Are you on Medicare and looking for some advice to save money during this year's Medicare annual enrollment period? If so, this video is for you. I'm going to share 3 secrets that you can use to save money during this Medicare annual enrollment period. You've worked hard for Medicare. Let's now get the most out of it. Now, I'm Emily with the Medicare Coach. We are an independent Medicare consultant helping our clients easily navigate Medicare rules and insurance company confusion to help them save money and also protect their healthcare rights. I'm not an insurance company. I'm not an insurance agent or a broker. I'm not a government employee. I'm here to help you be your advocate to get the most out of your Medicare benefits. Now, the purpose of Medicare's annual enrollment period, it's the main time of the year that people can make certain changes to their Medicare plan. And when you make a change in this period, it will become effective as of January 1st, okay? So it's really important to look at these details because for most of you, this is your only chance. Now, let's hop into these secrets so it can help you save money during the upcoming annual enrollment period. And secret number 1 is that everyone can change plans. No matter what your health situation is, everyone is allowed to change plans, but not all types of plans. So Medicare's annual enrollment period goes from October 15th until December 7th. And during this period of time, you can do a few changes. You can change between Medicare Advantage and Original Medicare. You can switch Medicare Advantage plans, and you can also switch or join a new Medicare Part D drug plan, okay? So no matter what your health conditions are, everyone is able to make these Medicare Advantage or these Medicare Part D changes during this time. Now, there is one thing that you are not guaranteed to change during the annual enrollment period, and it surprises a lot of people. And that is, in most states, you are not able to change your Medicare supplement, which is also called your Medigap plan. Now, these Medicare supplement plans have unique rules in most states, okay? Usually, you're guaranteed to be able to join any Medicare supplement plan of your choice within a 6-month period of having your Medicare Part B begin, okay? But if that 6-month window is over, in order to switch Medicare supplement letters, or even the company, you're usually asked for your pre-existing health conditions through what they call medical underwriting. And if the company does not like what they see, they're not going to accept you. So do not assume that you can change your Medicare supplement plan during this annual review period. It doesn't usually happen. But again, everyone is able to change their Medicare Advantage or their Medicare Part D drug plan during this October 15th through December 7th period. So please do not miss this chance. The thing is, a study came out recently from Kaiser that only about 23% of people were reviewing their Medicare plan every year. Now, on average, they saved over $1,000 as of that report. But what about the rest of you, okay? Our clients just last year, over 60% of them changed their Medicare plan and on average saved over $1,300 for just the upcoming year. So not reviewing your plan is likely resulting in you overpaying for your healthcare expenses. So please make sure that you're reviewing your plans to have the best plan for the new year and in order to save you money. Okay. Now, again, secret number 2 is understand what plans can or cannot be changed. Again, while everyone can change plans, as I mentioned, we're only really looking at your Medicare Part D and or your Medicare Advantage plan. Okay. Now, what happens is as of October 1st, all the new plans will come out for the upcoming year. So you should get a plan document in the mail sometime in September summarizing the changes to all of your current plan details for the upcoming year. Now, in most cases, those documents are quite large, and anywhere from 50 to 150 pages, so it can be a bit of work to get through them. I don't usually recommend you go into a lot of detail at this point, but take a look at the premiums. Take a look to see at what doctors have changed. Take a look at all of those things. But again, I want to be clear that secret number 2 is that you can only change your Medicare Advantage or your Medicare Part D drug plan. Now, people often say, but Emily, I want to change my Medigap plan. Again, because of guarantee issuance rules in most states, you're not guaranteed to do that, okay? People might say, well, Emily, I want to change my dental coverage. That's great. Dental has really nothing to do with Medicare, and so you can change that plan whenever you want to. Or maybe, Emily, I want to change the vision benefits. Great. You can usually do that as well, okay? But again, secret number 1, everyone can change plans. Secret number 2, there are only certain plans that we can change during this period, so please be thoughtful around those plans, okay? Secret number 3, understand your situation and your important details, so that way you are finding that right plan. So in secret number 3, let's walk through how you actually find the best plan during Medicare's annual enrollment period, okay? One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is that when they make this decision for the new plan, they do it simply based on a commercial, an insurance agent recommendation, or even a friend recommendation. But the reality is Medicare is very much customized to you. So much so that most of the couples that I work with end up on different Medicare plans because most couples have different doctors, different medications, different health concerns. So they end up on a different plan. So please do not go into a recommended plan without really understanding the details, okay? Let's begin with Part D. Now, there are 4 steps to find that best Part D drug plan for you. And number 1 is to gather your information, right? What are your medications? Are you on a generic version of the medication or is it brand name? That makes a big difference. What is your specific dosage? Is it 5 milligrams? Is it 4 pens a month? Is it 1 inhaler every 6 months? What are your details? And get really clear on that. Also, what's your pharmacy? And are you open to changing pharmacies? There can be big cost differences between pharmacies, so get clear on what you want, what's most important to you, because that will drive your research, okay? Step number 2, now that we have your information, let's do your research. Let's find that best Part D drug plan for you. So based on your medications, based on your pharmacies, based on where you live, there will be a plan that fits you best. Now, there are a few different ways to do this research. One option is to go to all the different Medicare Part D companies and look through all their plan details. It's possible, it usually takes quite a bit of time that way. I usually recommend that you actually go to the Medicare.gov website to begin your research. Now, there are usually still errors at the Medicare.gov website, but it's a good place to start to at least see your options across the board. Now, once we kind of look at the options across the board, that's when we go into the details. I want to see, are your medications, do they have quantity limits? Do they have step therapy requirements? Are there prior authorization requirements? Can we use a GoodRx coupon to say save you money? I want to know, can we change you pharmacies to save you money? I'm just basically kind of tweaking around those results to see what is accurate and what's certain. Now, if I kind of get to a point where I know what's best for you, that's when I go to the actual insurance company to verify the details, because again, Medicare.gov can be incorrect. So step 3 is kind of tweaking different things to find you that right and best plan. And step number 4 is submitting your enrollment, okay? You have to submit your enrollment by December 7th. Please save your enrollment confirmation. There are many times where errors happen and the actual application does not go through for whatever reason. But if you saved that enrollment verification message that you get, the confirmation number, you can go back and say, oh no, company ABC, I enrolled in this plan on December 2nd. Here's my confirmation number. And they'll say, perfect, we'll get you enrolled. So save that confirmation. Okay, that's Part D, the drug coverage. For those of you who take no medications at all, I usually recommend that you get at least the cheapest drug plan in your area based on premium to simply meet Medicare rules and to avoid penalties. Now, there are some exceptions to that, but that's usually how it happens. Now, Medicare Advantage, on the other hand, it's similar to the Part D process. There's a 4-step process, but it's a bit more detailed. So with Medicare Advantage, step one, we're gathering your information, but not just your medications in your pharmacy. We're looking at your doctors. We're looking at your current types of treatment. Are you getting physical therapy? Are you having surgeries? Like, what's happening in your life and what are those expenses? Okay. Number two, once we have your details, I want to do your research. Again, Medicare.gov can be a good place to start to understand the costs, the copays, all those details, but I don't fully trust the Medicare.gov website in most cases, okay? But start there to figure out which one is best for you. Now, if your doctors all take multiple Medicare Advantage plans, we only want to look at the Advantage plans that all of your doctors accept. Otherwise, you will not be able to see your doctor in that upcoming year. So get clear on which Medicare Advantage plans your doctor accepts if you want to continue to see them, okay? So step number one, gather information. Step number two, complete your research. Again, step number three, we're going to tweak. If all of your doctors don't accept the same Advantage plan, then we have to decide which doctor do we drop, right? And maybe it's your eye doctor. Maybe it's your dermatologist. I don't know who it is, but be thoughtful about that. But hopefully, fingers crossed, your doctors all take the same Medicare Advantage plan, which will also make your decision a lot more easier. But again, look at the details. Understand the implications of the copays, the deductibles, the out-of-pockets, all the fine print that will impact what you ultimately pay for Medicare, okay? And then finally, enroll in that plan. Again, enroll in that plan is step 4. Save that confirmation number for your records. Now, if you are not already on a Medicare Advantage plan as of now, maybe you're on a Medicare supplement plan, please be careful of enrolling in a Medicare Advantage plan now. A couple years ago, I got a call from a gentleman by the name of Bruce in February. And he says, Emily, I was on a Medicare supplement plan, but I was sold by an insurance agent to join a Medicare Advantage plan to save me money. It has absolutely saved me no money and costed him a couple extra $1,000. My point is this: when Bruce switched to Medicare Advantage, I can no longer get him back into a Medicare supplement, which are also called Medigap plans. So please be thoughtful around the changes that you are making in this time period. Be thoughtful to do what's ultimately right and best for you. Okay. So again, everyone, whether you are on Medicare or a loved one's on Medicare, please go through this Part D or your Medicare Advantage plan. Now, if you have no Advantage plan or you have no Part D plan, you can also get one now for the first time. So watch out for that. But again, everyone should be looking at Medicare's open enrollment period. Now, with that said, if you are not already on Medicare, this does not apply to you. So I have a client who will say, Emily, I turned 65 in June. What do I do for this open enrollment period? I say nothing. Because you're not on Medicare, this period is not for you. Open enrollment is only for people who are currently on Medicare or who are going to be on Medicare as of January 1. All right. So to summarize this process, again, there are 3 important secrets to be aware of to save yourself money during this time period. 1, make sure that everyone is reviewing your Medicare Part D or your Medicare Advantage plan. Number 2, you can only change your Medicare Part D or your Advantage plan. You cannot change your Medigap plan, okay? And number 3, understand the steps to follow to find that right plan for you in order to save you money and to have the best healthcare possible. Again, our average client last year, 63% of them changed plans, and on average, they saved over $1,300 per person. That's a lot of money. So review your plan so that you're not leaving money on the table. All right. So again, take actions, do your research, be thoughtful, find that best plan for the upcoming year. We do this for all of our clients. But again, you can do it on your own if you know what to look for and you have the time as well. Okay. Make sure you subscribe to more videos like this and follow along to allow me to help you easily make your right Medicare decision to protect your healthcare rights and your retirement savings.